The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So straight into the action.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
And they could break here. Rijkaard. Now it's Nedved. And this is Ronaldo. He has a look up. And Casemiro. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now, can they get him away? Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And he's quick to get rid. And it's Casemiro. And here's Maradona. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's Maradona! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maradona. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Yamal is onto this. Yamal! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The first breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Spread it left. And here's Yamal. And this is Cruyff. Good read, needed to be. Zanetti gets it away. Now it's Bojan. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Looking for options for movement. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Passing nice and neat. Threads one in.
Inter always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Bojan Krkic had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
That's a shade optimistic. Serginho. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Maradona. Mateus. Oh, good take in a good area. Bojan. aimed beyond the defence. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mateus receives it in a good position here. Pass somewhat off target. They've won a corner. Gamba Osaka have their second corner now. Oh, important interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And here's Cruyff. Foot in. Nedved.
This is the time you need that pace.
Zanetti going forward. Now who's going to be first to this? Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Maicon. Oh, super ball! Cannavaro did well to stay calm there. Maradona played into space. Always onto this. He's in one-on-one. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And this is getting better, and that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Gamba Osaka are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Signore e signori, preparate I biglietti. È ora di annunciare I vincitori dell'estrazione di oggi.
Away we go again. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Cannavaro. And it's Cannavaro. Mateus. And it's Maicon. It's come to nothing. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Mateus. Serginho. Great vision. Mateus. That's a sharp pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Cruyff. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played in. Costa Curta is there, and he can get that clear. Gamba Osaka with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. And this is Ronaldo. And that is masterful defending. Gamba Osaka needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Not the most accurate pass. Serginho. Gerrard. Ambitious ball here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mateus unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now there's a fine ball. Now that's a fine challenge. Zanetti. Nedved.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Michael.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That ball looks a good one. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yamal. That's an imaginative pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming. Casemiro. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Gerrard. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Well, that's an excellent interception. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way, shot a goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Numero 21, Bojan Kirkic. Numero 10, Hazard. Numero 5, lasciano il campo per il numero 20, il numero 15, il numero 4.
So we have movement on both benches. Gamba Osaka have the chance to go the other way. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space.
Roberto Baggio clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Deco. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Casemiro. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Cruyff. Deco. João Cancelo. Oh, that's fabulous. Desai. Looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception.
Ci
Zanetti.
sarà un minuto di recupero.
Well read, nice interception. 1 minute to add, according to the board. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Gamba Osaka can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Yeah, one way or another he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough seems to come easy for him.
Now it's Haaland. Nedved. Zaire Emery. And that's been intercepted. Gerrard. Yamal. And he's got the beating of his man. Shot could be on. Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Mateus clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. He's had a shot! Oh, good finish! Great defending, strong and determined. Casemiro. Now it's Mbappe. Casemiro promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's forced to go back. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Passes short and sharp. Mateus! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. And it's Gamba or Saka who go in front.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So, a breakthrough already. Quarter of an hour played. And this is Gerrard, and he's certainly onside here. Kimmich clears it away. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Mateus with the short one. Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Cruyff. Closing in on goal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a quick one. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Gerrard. Steaming on. And Cruyff! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Gamba Osaka very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. And here's Haaland, and he's being shifted off it.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Mateus is behind this one. Mateus! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Casemiro. Cruyff. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gamba Osaka have their 3rd corner. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Kajolu. And he's managed to get free. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And Mateus! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Kimmich. Zaire Emery. Oh, it's come loose. Spread out to the left. Serginho. And the finish! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi. He's in a great position here. Casemiro. And it's Nedved. Still no way through. And that is the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Gamba Osaka firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So, into the second half. Cruyff has it in a wide position. It's a pretty loose pass. Gerrard. It's a promising position. In towards the back stick. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Haaland. Yamal has it out wide and in space. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Zaire Emery. And it's Nedved.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is a crunching tackle. What a throw in. Nice interception, well timed. And the pass is intercepted. Shot could be on. Gerrard. Haaland being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Yamal. Mateus. Picked out brilliantly. He has a look up. Cruyff! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 4 coming up here. Towering header! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 25.
So we have movement on
Numero
both
3,
benches.
Chiellini. Numero 15. Numero 10. Numero 9. Messi. Lasciano il
Damian.
campo per il numero 6.
Gamba Osaka still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Simons.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Impressive jump! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Rice calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zanetti. Now it's Simons. Costa Curta. Gerrard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Paulinho. Mateus. Nicely weighted ball. That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through. Drills one in. And he's there to get it away. Paulinho. And the counter is on. Great vision. You can run onto that. Tries a shot! It's a goal! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And it's Zanetti. Now, can they get him away? He's in a good position here. Shapes to shoot! And he's stuck it away. Do not write them off. Back they come. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
cambio di giocatori.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Mateus is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Casillas with the clearance.
Roma clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very...
And Deco! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And there's a goal. And they get themselves in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. And this is the big chance.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And it's hoisted clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's been cut out, well played.
Ci saranno 5
Now it's
minuti di
Forlan.
recupero.
5 minutes to add. Now this could be a chance. Now there's a fine ball. Neymar. Dixon. Tries to pass it through.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Kajolu. Kimmich. That has not gone well. Now it's Forlan. He's a sharp little ball here. That looks a good ball through. So that's it. It is all over. Gamba Osaka pulled through. Sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Yeah, one way or another he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough, tough seems to come easy for him.
Now it's Sneijder. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Rashford. It's Rashford! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Gerrard. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Gamba Osaka with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Surely now! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gamba Osaka have their second corner now. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hullet. This looks promising. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Great challenge, time to perfection. Gerrard. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal.
He's having a shot! This time, surely! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Gamba Osaka are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Cafu gets over and intercepts. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Cruyff! Marcelo gets it clear. Serginho. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he plays one through. He has a look up. There's the shot! And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Portugal, and the shot! Well taken goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Hullet. Sneijder. And Hullet! Here comes the cross. He's rising! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Casemiro. Now this could be a chance. Nicely spread. Marcelo making good progress. Mateus. Cruyff. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Chance! Mateus. Rashford! Oh, good finish. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's in a good position here. De Rossi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Costa Curta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting.
Added time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Cruyff. He's found a way through. Bullet. De Rossi. Schneider. It's a really well-measured ball. That's the end of the first 45. Gamba Osaka are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I can certainly tell you I wasn't expecting this. What a half, what a game of football so far. I was honestly expecting the floodgates to open, but how quickly things can change.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. Portugal get the second half going. Stam is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. De Rossi tries to play it through, tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well played. Yamal finds himself offside. Cannavaro cuts it out. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now he's running away. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And it's Rice. Out towards the flank. And that's gone loose. That's very neat. That'll be a throw-in. Rice. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Cafu, driven in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Gerrard. Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've...
Real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Yamal gets into a good position. He's shifting through the gears here. De Rossi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
29,950.
And this is Hazard. Pull it. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Rice. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that was vital. Casemiro. Now it's Rashford. Stam cuts out the pass. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Cruyff. Cruyff scooting forward. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mateus. Schneider. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's intervened well there. Gerrard. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Costa Curta. Yamal, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. No, he's not getting his way this time. De Rossi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Gerrard. Rice, given the lift of his goal. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pull it. Cafu. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivered with swing. Casillas claims it without any fuss.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Forced to go back. De Rossi did well to emerge with the ball. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Gerrard.
Schmeichel punts it upfield.
Mateus. Number 27, Serginho. Number 14, Rashford.
Now it's Stojkovic.
Coming on the field.
Oh, shooting
number
chance!
12, Fabinho.
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Number 22, João Cancelo. Number 5, Shevchenko. Substitution in progress.
He'll try from distance. And how did he not put that away? It's their second corner of the game. Deftly away. Gamba Osaka have the chance to go the other way. And it's Messi. Now, can they get him away?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Seedorf gets the foot in and wins the ball.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best. We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
João Cancelo looking to play him in. Now it's Yamal. Azar. De Rossi can see things others simply cannot.
Has been indicated.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, super ball! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Deco. Yamal. Chance here to counter. That pass isn't the best. De Rossi. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show.